What the frick? This is really just ticking me off at this point. I'm technically live on two things right now, am I not? Okay, I don't care. There we go. We're live. That's good to know. My stuff keeps messing up. Live. That's good to know. Wow. Okay. Right now, no paying attention. Sorry if I swore. I do swear a lot, so. Okay. So my drink of choice, but I'm not doing a review there. Oh, who's watching? Say hello if you're watching. So this is a book slash coffee review as Tuesday. I got really busy and I had to go into work and I just was not feeling it when I got home. And today is supposed to be my review, but I also felt like I need to do the book review, so I'm gonna do both while I'm live. Why not? So first things first. I have no viewers now. Cool. Whatever. So I guess we'll go over the book review, and then I will do the coffee review. I do actually own a copy of Tristan Strong cover. Oh my word! Here we go. I got to page 34, which is chapter 4. Again, I don't really read, so I'm more an audiobook listener. But it's actually one of my favorite books, as it gives the viewer or the listener or the reader some history and myths of African American, West African history and myths, and I thought it was interesting. It was definitely a good listen. I still listen to it every now and again. I listened to it the past, again, year. Or not this year, but is it this year? I don't know. I'll have to check Rick Riordan. But I definitely enjoyed Tristan Strong punches a hole in the sky. I have one viewer. 2. Cool. So you meet characters like Anansi, but spoilers, you don't really meet Anansi till the end of the book. But you meet characters like Briar Fox and Briar Rabbit. You meet characters like John Henry and even Gum Baby, and they're just interesting characters. And the plot to this, actually so intrigued with it. It was, especially in the time when I bought the book, I was actually in a depression state. I was upset. I didn't know what to do. How do I put this? All I wanted to do was action. And are we back? Yeah. I just felt alone, and then I started reading books again, and I got more in touch with myself, which is what I want. And one of those books that actually got me back into it was Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. Funny thing about me, I used to own all the Percy Jackson books, all the Heroes of Olympus books, and like the side books and everything. I owned all the Harry Potter reading. I just, if I don't read or listen to books, I get to a state of depression. I've gone through this now 3 or 4 times, and I've learned. I finally am like, okay, reading is what keeps me out of my depression state. Talking to friends and all that, still needed, but people need hobbies and stuff to keep them in check, and for me, it's reading. And the book that finally got my mind to that was Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. It's actually one of the books that got me into writing as well. So I definitely like to write. For those who don't know, I'm dyslexic, so I've lost connection again. I use Grammarly, and so far I find it so useful for basic things like punctuation, even the whole helps with some of this stuff because it just mixes itself up. I can look at a word on audiobook, and it just fascinated me so much. It was such a good book. And so I thought it was a great read. I recommend it. Like I said, definitely could be a little bit of a better book, but I thought it was still an amazing book. What is this doing? And I think that's going to be all for the book review. I want to go over the coffee review now. So for those who don't know, excuse me, a few weeks ago, I bought coffee from a company called Bones Coffee, and I found the coffee really good. I do recommend buying it. This isn't a sponsorship. This is just me rating the coffee because it was really good. But I mean, if I get a sponsorship, I'm not gonna complain. I do recommend their coffee. Their coffee's really good. The only issue is the picture I had was blurry, so I can't see what coffees I have. I can kind of see them in the. Let's try this. Flip it around. Zoom in. I can't zoom in. Aha! Somewhat. This will do. All right. So, Bones Coffee Company, which again I really do recommend. It was delicious coffee. Welcome for tuning in, or thank you for tuning in. It was like $57 for 5-pack because I'm Canadian and it comes from the States. It was like 29 something. So I do recommend them. And so the 5 flavors I got were mint chocolate chip, s'mores, sea salted caramel, and French toast. Those are the 5 flavors I got, and so I do have them in order over there. That's going to go away probably by tomorrow, all of them shoved to the side. But my first favorite would have to be the salted caramel. I actually tasted caramel, whereas with the others, I'll be honest, I didn't get the full taste of what they were what they were titled as. I didn't really get the taste of it, except in the salted caramel. I did get quite a bit of a caramel taste when drinking it. So that's got to be my number 1 out of the 5. I do plan on buying more of them, so expect another coffee review later on. The second, I did the s'mores as my second. Was definitely good. You got a hint of s'mores here and there. It was mainly in the aftertaste, but it was still really good. The mint chocolate chip was my third. You did get a hint of chocolate, not really mint though. Still good coffee. All of them were good coffee, but the mint was has to be my third favorite out of the 5. Next would be the French toast. You have more of a syrup aftertaste, which gives I assume, the French toast taste. But yeah, it was very strong, but it didn't have much of a French toast taste. And then finally, I did the sea salted caramel. You didn't get much of this salted caramel taste, which is what I was kind of hoping for. You didn't get much of that. So that would be why I rate those like that. And so, like I said, it was very interesting. This next week I'll probably do another coffee review on the 3 I got from Rampage Coffee. Again, Rampage Coffee. So far, I've had one of the 3 testers they have. It's a Canadian company, from my understanding. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure their package said Canada. Also, it was fairly cheap. It wasn't overpricey, which is what I don't like in some testers for companies. You have to buy a tester for $50 and you get 3 packages, and that's another reason I like the Bones. Is it was 57 after tax and shipping, and exchange rate note for 5 testers of decent sizes. Where again, most companies that I've come across, anyways, you get testers of yay big, not large testers, and you got to pay $50 for 2 or 3. Whereas again, Bones, they sent nice, decent sized packages. You can get several makes out of those. I think 2 to 3 makes out of each. So right there, myself, that's like, well, I'm thinking 1 serving is 3 cups because I use a coffee press. So if you can get 3 servings out of that, that's 9 cups right there for myself. By the way, this is like my 4th cup today. So I definitely recommend Bones Coffee Company. If I had to take a selection out of the 5, I gotta go with the salted caramel. Also, I'm actually working on a website right now for the Jasmine Drake and Nectar franchise, I guess you can say. My plan for future channels and stuff like that. Thought my brother was coming downstairs. My plan for this channel. Also, my plan for opening my coffee shop, which I really want to do in the future. If everything goes to plan, I'm doing that the latest the end of the year. But knowing my luck, stuff won't go together as planned. So even early next year, I really do want to do it before the end of 2020, as it's already been a crappy year, guys. Let's get something good out of it. Why don't we? But yeah, I really want to get something good out of this year, and I wouldn't mind it being open in my coffee shop, honestly. So speaking of which, I draw my own artwork, and so I have a plan for 8 specialty drinks, which I do plan on putting the recipe for in here as well. So 8 specialty drinks. And then, of course, you're going to get your seasonal drinks, which I only plan on doing 4 for every occasion, I guess you can say. So I'm actually going to get a big board, and I hopefully will have it up within the next couple of weeks, because it needs to be a light board. Or I might also just hand bomb each thing, which I wouldn't mind doing. Actually, a good art project. Yeah, I know I said this was just going to be a coffee and book review, but I want to speak a little bit more, I guess you can say. It's those 4 cups of coffee. Excuse me. That last drink was strong. I'm just trying to think what else. So again, I'm getting my website up. I'm still working on my book too. I guess I'll do it long. I have been getting help from mine, and also my siblings have been helping me. Wow, my internet is not doing the best right now. Got my books coming along. It's funny, one of my friends was making fun of me the other day, like, you're not gonna do it. But like I said, I actually want to do the whole book thing. And I'm kind of excited with how far I've come with it. I just got a message. But yeah, I've been coming a decent way with it, and so I really want to get that published. I don't know how long it'll take to get it published. Hi, so we'll see, but yeah. So my book's coming along. I've been working on chapter 1 as I do a plot, character, everything finished that's required, more or less. Settings I'm doing as I go, chapter by chapter. So we'll see. But yeah, and again, I'm working. I do have a business email now up and running. I do plan on, I guess, linking it down below. If you have any questions or if you just want to chat, do note I'm busy a lot of the time. But if you need to chat, don't hesitate. Send me an email. I'll respond to you as soon as possible because I want to help people. That's a huge thing with me is I know what it's like to go through depression. Like I'm taking a weird turn here, but the thing is I've had people who request someone to rely on, and I mean if you need someone to rely on, feel free to email me. Like, because I'm totally down to doing that. Oh, 4 cops. I'm down to having 5. I think I'm awake now. So yeah, email me if needed and stuff like that. I'm totally down to just chatting with fans too. I probably don't have any fans, but I'm down to chatting with people. Even if I get to meet some new people online, people that like books and want to talk about books, I'm down to chatting with those people as well. I'll be honest, there's actually one YouTuber that really got me into the whole idea of doing book reviews and stuff. And I wouldn't really say I'm a huge fan, but I do definitely like the content that's on there. Stuff I can relate to. So, I mean, again, I would totally love to be able to meet friends through YouTube. Even though I'm a small channel, I think I have 1 subscriber. But yeah, I would totally be down to getting to meet people through YouTube. Well, like some people know, I'm also on TikTok, so go check out my content there. I do need to upload more. I do have 1 TikTok profile that's the same name. The other one is Purple Bee Me, spelled M3. So go check out that profile. I post more there. I do need to post more on my YouTube channel's profile, so I do plan on doing that. Trying to think, what else do I need to discuss about? I actually got a GoPro. I think I discussed this in the last video, but I got a GoPro. So me and my buddies, if you don't know, play airsoft. I plan on posting some airsoft videos. I do think I'm going to start a second channel strictly for gaming and just outdoor activities and stuff. So we'll see. Oh man. But yeah, I think I'm going to start a second channel for that. This is going to be like book reviews and just basic stuff. Me chatting. You're going to get coffee videos here, stuff like that. So I guess you can call this a welcome video as well for those who haven't been around since the beginning. I do also post myth videos. Right now I'm doing strictly my myths, I guess you can call it. For those who don't know, I'm First Nations Canadian. And so I've heard a lot of Aboriginal myths, and these myths are going to be put into my book that I'm working on. So there's that. And so my other channel would be for more outdoor stuff like fishing videos. I would love to do some fishing videos, hockey videos, airsoft, gaming in general. Even just some stuff you can do with your hands, like basic woodwork. I would love to put that there. But yeah, trying to think now. And I think that's going to be everything. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's a short stream, 23 minutes, where most people stream for about an hour or so, but there's not much I can talk about. Is there anything the two viewers want to talk about? Want to say hi or anything? Well, one already did. Nothing? I'd love to hear some feedback. Got no feedback? Okay. From my understanding, lives stay up on YouTube. So, with that being said, please like and subscribe. Leave some feedback in the comments. I would love to receive feedback. I know one thing is I need to slow down and or be more confident, not stutter, because I do that a lot. Again, I do have a Redbubble for those who want some merch. I'm expecting some in either later this week or, well, tomorrow's the last day of this week. More than likely next week, as stuff just got sent, I think it was like 2 days ago. So it should be showing up next week. I'm going to receive a new shirt with my updated logo, which I'm not going to quite post until it gets in. My current logo is just, I thought could use some work, so I worked on it. So we're gonna see. So again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, I think that's everything. Have a good day. Bye. End. Oh my word. Awkward. All right, bye.